guys, so today I have a holiday makeup tutorial for you, and this is like a classic holiday makeup look. This is one of my favorite looks to wear during the holidays. It's a gold glittery eye with a bright red lip. So if you guys want to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyes with Urban Decay Primer Potion. For almost all the eyeshadows today, I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Naked palette. And the first color I'm taking is Half Baked, which is a really pretty gold color. And I'm just going to be applying this all over my eyelid. Then I'm taking the color Smog, which is a little bit darker and it's more of a bronze color. And I'm going to be putting this on the outer half of my eyelid just to give the look more dimension and darken it up just a little bit. And then you just want to blend it into the first color. Then I'm taking this light matte color called Naked, and I'm just going to be using this to blend everything out, and it's going to help the other colors we put down blend better. Then I'm taking Buck, which is another matte color, and it's a little bit darker, and I'm just going to be defining my crease with this just to give the look a little bit more dimension. Then I'm just blending out the edges with a big fluffy brush just to make sure there's no harsh lines. Then I'm taking the dark brown called Darkhorse, and with a small dome brush, I'm just going to be patting this onto the outer corner of my eye. Then I'm going to be using this small tapered crease brush from Sigma to blend out the color, and I like this because it's really small and pointy, so it really fits into the small parts of your eye, but since it's fluffy, it still blends out the color. Then I'm just blending out the edges one more time. Then I'm taking my Wet n Wild eyeshadow in Brule and putting this underneath my brow bone. I wanted to use a matte highlight because we're going to have a lot of shimmer on the eyes. Okay, then for the lower lash line, I'm putting the gold color on the inner half of my lower lash line. Then I'm applying Smog that we put on the outer half of our lid to the rest of my lower lash line. And lastly, I'm putting the dark brown on the outer corner just to add a little bit of smokiness. And then I'm just blending those colors out with that small fluffy brush. Then I'm taking Virgin, which is the light shimmery color, and I'm going to be putting this on the inner corners of my eyes just to brighten it up. Okay, so to make the glitter last, I'm just going to be using my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. So the first thing I'm going to do is just spray my brush with it to get it a little bit damp. And then I'm just going to be pressing this onto my eyelid, and this is going to work as our adhesive. Okay, so for the glitter, I'm just going to be using my MAC Reflex Pearl Glitter. This is one of my favorite glitters, and I'm just going to be getting a little bit on my brush in the cap, and then make sure I tap off all the excess to reduce the amount of fallout. And then I'm just going to be patting this on my eyelid right over where we applied the setting spray. And the trick to this is just pressing on the color so you don't get too much glitter fallout. Next, I'm going to take a brown eyeliner. This is from Urban Decay. It's called Demolition. And I'm just going to be lining the inner rims of my eyes with this. And I'm using a brown because it's going to define the eyes and add a little bit of smokiness, but it's not going to be as harsh as using a black. Then I'm taking my Maybelline gel liner in Blackest Black and a small eyeliner brush from Sigma, and I'm just going to be lining a really thin line on my upper lash line. This is just going to define the eyes and help the false lashes we put on blend in a little bit better. Okay, then I went ahead and curled my lashes and applied a little bit of mascara. Then I'm going to apply these Ardell lashes in 110, and I like these because they're really natural looking, but they still add a little bit of something extra to the look. So I'm just going to be pressing this into place. Then I'm applying one more coat of mascara to blend in my real lashes, and then I'm going to apply some on the bottom. Okay, so here are the finished eyes. Then I'm just lightly contouring my cheekbones with my NYC Sunny Bronzer, which is a light matte bronzer. Then I'm taking my Tarte blush in Natural Beauty, and this is a really pigmented pinky red color. I absolutely love it. So I'm just barely tapping my brush in it and tapping off all the excess because you only need a little bit. And then I'm just lightly applying this to the apples of my cheeks, and then make sure I blend it in really well because the blush is so pigmented. I really like how a red rosy blush looks with a red lip because it adds the same tone of color to your face, and it just gives you a really natural looking flush like you've been playing outside in the cold. Then I'm taking my MAC in Extra Dimension Skinfinish in Whisper of Guilt. This was from the Glamour Days collection for the holidays, and it's a really pretty shimmery gold highlighter. And I'm just applying this on the tops of my cheekbones, and this is going to tie in with the gold eyes and just add a nice glow to your skin. Then I'm taking this red lip liner from Jordana, and I'm just going to be outlining the edges of my lips just to make sure I get a nice crisp line. Then I'm taking my Urban Decay Super Saturated Lip Color in the color F-Bomb, which is a really pigmented, shiny, cool red color. And there's a swatch of it. As you can see, it's super duper pigmented. So I'm just going to be applying this all over my lips. And I like this because it lasts all day and you won't need to touch it up. And it works as a lipstick and a lip gloss in one. And they're really, really pigmented lip colors. Then I'm just touching up the glitter with any that was left over, just if any of it got blended away. Then I'm going back into my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, and I'm just going to be spraying my whole face with this just to make sure all my makeup lasts, and especially focusing it on around the eyes to set in the glitter. Okay guys, so here's the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you guys have a great holiday, and I hope you try out this tutorial, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.